Mazda is proud to field one of the most comprehensive SUV and crossover model lineups in the industry. Shoppers will have no trouble finding a Mazda crossover or SUV to match their budget, family size, or driving needs. Mazda's SUV lineup is in the middle of a significant transition, and that's a good thing for shoppers who may have dismissed them previously. Our new model brings the fresh capability to the lineup, while another receives powertrain updates for 2023 to improve the driving experience. The brand's most popular crossover even gets a new premium paint color. As Mazda looks to the future that includes a new 3-row, we also ponder the future of the existing one. The first to arrive will be the CX-50, which will use the CX-30's platform and be revealed next month. We have assembled this helpful breakdown of the Mazda SUV model lineup to help you compare your favorite models and find the one that's a perfect fit for your lifestyle. Before we get into more details, we would like to remind you that we have an interesting bonus fact for you towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. With that being said, here's what's new and different with every 2023 Mazda SUV. Number 1. The Mazda CX-30. According to Mazda, the CX-30 is currently the smallest crossover SUV option the automaker offers. It's in the subcompact crossover segment, meaning it's the least expensive SUV option in the CX lineup. That being said, the automaker has not yet released pricing details for the 2023 model year of the CX-30. In any case, the 2022 model year of the CX-30 has a starting MSRP of about $22,500. Mazda gave this SUV two engine options. It starts with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder that gets 186 HP and 186 pound-feet of torque. Car shoppers can upgrade that engine to a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that gets 250 HP and 320 pound-feet of torque. When equipped with that turbo engine, the CX-30 becomes a relatively nimble SUV to drive. On top of that, for the 2022 model year, Mazda made the all-wheel drive a standard feature on the CX-30. Number 2. Mazda CX-5. Next up in the CX lineup is the Mazda CX-5, a compact crossover SUV. It starts at an MSRP of just under $27,000, and that price tag mainly pays for a larger SUV than the CX-30. However, in terms of power, Mazda gave the CX-5 similar engine options as the CX-30. The CX-5 starts with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder that gets 187 HP and 186 pound-feet of torque. There's also an optional 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that gets 256 HP and 320 pound-feet of torque. Even though the CX-5 is a bigger vehicle than the CX-30, these two engines still allow the Mazda crossover to feel agile on the road. Additionally, just like the CX-30, the CX-5 has all-wheel drive as standard for the first time. Additionally, the CX-5 offers a very comfortable and high-quality interior. Number 3. Mazda CX-50. As its name may suggest, the Mazda CX-50 is very similar to the CX-5. The CX-50 is also in the compact crossover segment, and Mazda gave this crossover SUV the same two engine options that the CX-5 has. Just like the CX-5, all-wheel drive is also standard on the CX-50. As such, the CX-50 starts at an MSRP of $27,500, which is just barely more expensive than the CX-5. The main difference between these two Mazda SUVs is their size. The CX-50 is the longer and wider SUV, which has some implications for how it drives compared to the CX-5. Additionally, that extra size will pay dividends for the passengers sitting in the rear seats. Number 4. Mazda CX-9. The Mazda CX-9 is a mid-size crossover and is currently the company's largest SUV option. As a result, it is also the most expensive, with a starting MSRP of about $39,000. The Japanese automaker gave the CX-9 a single-engine option, a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine that's very similar to the ones offered on the smaller Mazda models. This engine gets 250 HP and 320 pound-feet of torque. That four-cylinder engine allows the CX-9 to get a decent fuel economy for the segment at a combined rating of 23 mpg. Additionally, since it's such a significantly larger SUV than previous CX models, it does have third-row seats, allowing the CX-9 to carry a total of 7 passengers. Those third-row seats can also be folded down, giving the CX-9 a lot of cargo capacity. Number 5. Choosing the right Mazda. While you know that with just any of these Mazda models, you'll be getting a quality SUV, there are some differences that can help you make your decision. Engine and power. The Mazda CX-5 and Mazda CX-30 both use a 2.5-liter inline-4 gas engine, while the Mazda CX-9 uses a turbocharged version of the same engine. You'll enjoy 186 horsepower on the Mazda CX-5 and 187 on the Mazda CX-3, but enjoy an extra boost of up to 227 horsepower with the Mazda CX-9. Interior and technology. The 2021 Mazda CX-5 seats 5 and offers slightly more space than the Mazda CX-30. Both models include standard smartphone integration, which is not found in the Mazda CX-9, and the Mazda CX-5 boasts a remote trunk release, while the Mazda CX-30 provides a remote engine start. The 2021 Mazda CX-9 is a 7-seat SUV and includes some standard features not found in the other two, like climate control and heated front seats, along with a Wi-Fi hotspot. Safety and driver assistance. All models include a standard backup camera, brake assist, and lane departure warning. The Mazda CX-5 and Mazda CX-9 also include a cross-traffic alert and blind spot monitor. Adaptive cruise control is standard on each of these Mazda models. Size. The smallest in the lineup, the CX-3 has an exterior length of 168.3 inches and a width of 69.6 inches. There are 41.7 inches of legroom in the front and 35 inches in the second row. The interior cargo volume is 17.8 inches. Slightly larger, the CX-30 is 173 inches long and 70.7 inches wide. The front row has the same 41.7 inches of legroom as the CX-30, but the second row is slightly larger with 36.3 inches. You'll enjoy 20.2 cubic feet of cargo volume. More spacious for larger families, the CX-5 measures 179.1 inches in length and is 72.5 inches wide. The front row is slightly smaller than the CX-30 and CX-30 with just 41 inches of legroom. Those in the back have more space with 39.6 inches of legroom. You'll enjoy a spacious interior cargo volume of 30.9 cubic feet. The largest option among these vehicles, the CX-9, has an exterior body length of 199.4 inches and a width of 77.5 inches. In the front, you'll find 41 inches of legroom. Passengers have 39.4 inches of legroom in the second row and 29.7 inches in the third. This vehicle can seat up to 7, making it great for large families. Though there are just 14.4 cubic feet of cargo volume with the seats up, you can expand this to 71.2 cubic feet by folding both rows down. Thank you for staying with us this far, lovely viewers. It's now time for the promised bonus fact. The Mazda headquarters are located in Hiroshima, Japan, where they originally started as an official cork manufacturing company called Toyo Cork Kogyo Company in 1920 for World War I. They changed to automotive manufacturing after its fall after the war. During World War II, when the atomic bomb was dropped on the city, the headquarters was spared thanks to it not being directed in the city and because a small mountain named Agonzan stood in the way. Which one of these SUVs would you consider buying? Comment down below and let us know all about it. If you enjoyed the content, uplift the channel by hitting like, subscribe, and also ring the YouTube bell to meet us again in the following video. Until next time.